Hello guys, welcome back to Java session. In this particular video, we are going to cover Unit 3 regarding this collection framework and the different interfaces which are available under the collection and the classes which are implementing these collection interfaces. So this is the part we are going to cover in this particular video, right? Sir, what is this collection framework? Basically, this collection framework, it's a ready-made architecture. There we have different interfaces and classes. By using these interfaces and classes, what we are going to do, we are going to implement the various data structures and algorithms. That is the main motto of this collection framework, right? For example, if you are taking the linked list, it's a predefined class in the collection framework. By using this, what we are going to do, we are going to implement the double linked list data structure. So this is how we have the different uh, predefined classes and interfaces. By using them, what we are going to do, we are going to implement the various data structures and algorithms. That is the main motto of this collection framework, right? Sir, what else we can do by using these collection frameworks? You can achieve all operations which you can perform on a data. Like you can perform the searching operation, you can perform the sorting operation, you can perform insertion, you can perform deletion operation, you can perform manipulation operations. These are all the operations you can achieve by using these Java collections, right? So this, sir, how we are going to do? We are going to do all these operations by using various underlying data structures and algorithms, right? Sir, what is the architecture of this collection framework? But this is the collection framework architecture. Here, iterable is the main interface. Under this, we have the collection interface. Under this collection interface, we have the sub interfaces like list, queue, set. These are the three sub interfaces. Under these sub interfaces, we have the different classes. So under list, we have the array list, linked list, vector, stack. Under queue, we have the priority queue. It's a class. So here I differentiated with the color. The uh, boxes which are there with the yellow, they are all the interfaces. Pink, they are all the classes, right? Here, dashed line that shows the implements, and thick arrow that shows the extends. That means a interface can extend an interface. A interface can be implemented by a class. That is how I represented here, right? This is a complete collection framework which we are going to cover in our future sessions, right? Now, we are going to cover the first part. Sir, what is this list? What are the different classes and uh, classes which are implementing this list interface? That is the part I am going to cover now, right? Sir, do we have any predefined methods in the collection interface? Are they available to the sub interfaces? Of course, beta. We have different methods which are there under the collection interfaces. They are all available to collection interface. They are all available to sub interface. Here I am going to discuss those methods, right? You have the add method, which is used to insert an element into the collection, right? You have add all, which is used to insert more than one element in a specified collection. If you want to remove element, then you can use remove, right? If you want to retain the elements, you can use retain, right? So if you want to find the size, then you can use size method. If you want to clear the elements, that in the sense, sir, I want to remove uh, all the elements from the collection, then you can use a clear method. If you want to know a particular element is there in the collection or not, then you can use contains method. It returns true if the particular element is there in the collection. Otherwise, it returns false. So if I want to find more than one, then you can use contain all, right? Then it returns true if the specified collection is available. Otherwise, it returns false. This is the way we have. You can find whether the collection is empty or not. Is empty method is there, right? This is how we have the various methods which are there in the collection interface, which are all available to sub interfaces. Now we will go with the sub interface. That is the list is the sub interface. First, I am going to discuss about the list interface. Then after that, we will discuss the set interface, then followed by queue interface, right? This is how we will go one by one. Now, this is the list interface, is the sub interface of the collection, right? Whatever the methods which are there in the collection interface, they are all available to the list interface. So the classes which are implementing this list interface, they can use the collection methods, collection interface methods, right? This is the basically, it's a child interface of the collection interface, right? Here, inbuilt data structure of this list is list data structure only, right? There we can store ordered collection of elements, right? It can have the duplicate elements. So these are all the two properties of the list interface. Now, first we will discuss about the array list, right? Then followed by linked list and all. Yes, now I am going to discuss about the array list. Basically, this list interface is implemented by four classes. They are array list, linked list, vector, and stack. First, I am going to discuss about the array list, right? And this list also contains the various methods. They are also all the methods are available to array list, right? Sir, what is this array list means? It's a class beta. This is the class which is implementing the list interface. That is only the relation, right? Now, basically, this array list internally it uses the dynamic array. By using this dynamic array, it can store the duplicate elements, right? And duplicate elements of different data types, not the single data type. And this array list class, it maintains the insertion order. It maintains insertion order. And this array list is non-synchronized. Non-synchronized means you can access the elements in a random manner. And the elements stored in the array list class can be accessed in the random manner because they are non-synchronous or non-synchronized, right? These are the points you need to keep in mind while dealing with the array list. Sir, how we can create an array list? Beta, you can create an array list just by creating object to the array list class. Sir, where we have this collection framework? Beta, whatever the classes or interfaces which we are discussing regarding this collection framework, all the collection framework classes and interfaces are available under the util package. So whenever you are dealing with any class or interface, you should import the util package, right? So first you should import the util package, then you should create object to the array list class. It's a predefined class. That's what I'm creating object to the array list class. Just create object here. ARL is the object of the array list. Now, sir, what operations you can perform? Better you can add an element by using add method. You can add an element at specified position. Sir, I want to add the element at the second location. Of course, you can add. Sir, I want to remove an element. You can remove the element directly, or you can remove element at a specified position. Sir, I am passing 2. That in the sense, it will delete the second position element, right? And you can find the size of an array list by using this size function, and you can convert an array to array list. And sir, we learn somewhere else array. Then what is the difference between the array and array list? Beta, whenever you are dealing with array, once you are created array, the array size is fixed. But whereas this array list, it is implementing the dynamic array. That in the sense, this array list, it can grown automatically and it can shrink automatically, right? But here, whenever you are dealing with array, let's say, sir, I am taking an X array with size 5, right? That in the sense, what will happen? 5 memory blocks are going to be allocated. Sir, if I want to store the 6th element, this is not possible because it cannot grow dynamically. Whereas when it comes to the array list, sir, I am created an array list with size 10. If I want to store the 11th position element, yes, it can grow automatically. But what will happen whenever you are trying to insert the 11th element, the array list size will become increased. Sir, do we have any standard formula? half of the existing size plus 1. So half of the existing size is 5. 5 plus 1, that is 6. So existing array is 10. 10 plus half of the existing size plus 1. So 10 of is 5 plus 1, that is 6. So 10 plus 6 total, the array list size will become 16. Then what will happen? It will shift the first 10 elements which are stored in the existing array list object. Then only it will allow us to add the 11th position element, right? Then only we can use this array list. This is how too many shiftings will happen whenever you are dealing with the array list. Because of this, the performance of the array list will degrade, right? So memory wise, the array is best. Sorry. Whenever you are considering the memory, according to the memory, array list is best, right? According to the performance, array is best. So this is the difference between the array and array list. Now we will see example program on this array list. Yeah, guys, in this particular example, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create an array list. I'm going to add the elements. I'm going to perform the changes on that particular element, removing, retrieving. So I'm going to perform all the operations on this particular array list. So array list is available under the util package. That's what I'm importing this util package. I'm taking class next main method. Here, this is, you can see, I'm creating an array list. Now, I'm adding 4 elements to the array list. So array is the object of array list. I added 4 elements by using the add method. Apple, mango, banana, grapes. These are the 4 elements which are added to the array list. Now, after this, what I'm doing, I'm going to display the elements which are there in the array list, right? Just I am calling the object so that all the elements which are there in that particular object will be displayed. Sir, if I want to remove an element, you can call the remove method on that particular object. Which element you want to remove, you need to pass that element. You can delete the element or you can delete a element which is there in a particular position, right? Then I am displaying it again. Sir, I want to find the size. You can call the size function, right? Sir, is there any other way to retrieve the elements from this collection framework? Beta, you have the 3 interfaces, that is iterator, list iterator, and enumerator. These are the 3 interfaces. By using these 3 interfaces, you can access the elements from the collection, right? Iterator, which is used to retrieve the elements in the forward direction, whereas list iterator, which is used to get the elements in the forward direction as well as backward direction, whereas enumerator, which is used to access the elements in the random manner. This is the difference between the 3 interfaces. Iterator, only it can get the elements in the forward direction. List iterator in both directions, forward direction as well as backward direction. Enumerator, by using this, we can access the elements in the random manner, right? Now, here, what I'm trying to do, sir, I want to retrieve the elements by using this iterator interface. Yes, we can do it. What I'm doing, just I'm creating an object to the iterator interface, or you can say reference variable. So from this object, I want to get all the elements. That's what I'm applying the iterator method, which is there under the iterator interface. So this is the reference variable to this iterator interface. So by using that, if you want to know the class of it, just call the get class method, right? It will give you where it is exactly, right? And whether it is belongings to the collection interface or whether it is belongings to iterator interface or something else, that will be displayed very clearly. Next, what I'm doing, I'm applying the while loop. So I want to get the elements one by one. First, before getting the element, I need to know whether the element is there or not. You can find whether the element is available in the iterator or not. If it is there, then we can get it. So that's what first I want to find it.hash next. If we have the element, then I want to get the element by using next method. What I can do, I can get it and I can display it. So once after displaying, the again loop will be repeated. Again, I will check whether the element is available or not. If it is there, then I will display it. So this procedure will repeat until we get all the elements from the reference variable, right? This is how I am going to display all the elements of the array list, right? Now we will see the execution of this. Here guys, you can see the output here. First, I'm running this. So we are added 4 elements, then we deleted 2 and I'm displayed. I'm finding the size. So I'm finding where is this iterator, right? It is displaying. Then we are displaying all the elements by using this iterator interface. This is all about your array list. Now we are going to discuss about the linked list better. Now coming to this linked list, basically this is also a predefined class that is also implementing this collection interface. It is also using this double linked list. Internally, it is using double linked list to store the elements, right? It can store duplicate elements, right? As usual, how we discussed in array list, it is also used to store the duplicate elements, and it also maintains the insertion order. And this is also not synchronized. That means you can access the elements in the random manner, right? Sir, then what is the difference between the array list and linked list? Beta, in linked list, the manipulation is very fast because no shiftings are required in the linked list. Whereas in array list, there the shiftings are required because of the manipulation. Whenever the array list size is grown up, then what will happen automatically? We need to shift the existing elements, then we need to add a new element. But here, there that is not required. Shiftings are not required. That's what the manipulation is very fast in the linked list. That is only the difference between the array list and the linked list. Now we will see the implementation of this linked list. Yeah, guys, whatever the points I discussed, I covered here. You just refer it. It is also predefined class. We can create object to this linked list. If you want to add the element, you can use add method. If you want to remove the first element, then you should use remove first. You can remove first element as well as last element. For that, we have the special methods, remove first and remove last, because first is containing attached with the head node, the last is the tail node which do not have the next node. So that's what they are given, remove first and remove last. If you want to remove the in between, then you can use remove method by specifying the position. Right? So I want to change the element, then you can use set method to replace the element in the existing position, right? These are all the different methods which are there in the linked list. Now we will see the example of the linked list. Yeah, guys, I'm not taking the normal example. Here, what I'm doing, I'm taking a small application to elaborate this linked list. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create a linked list, right? There, I'm adding the different countries like America, India, Sri Lanka. These are all added to the linked list. Then I'm displaying the linked list, right? After this, as we discussed, you can read the data from keyboard by using the scanner class, or you can use either input stream reader and buffer reader. By using this also, you can read the data from the keyboard, right? So this we are going to cover in the streams. I'm not going to cover now. As of now, you can replace this particular statements with the scanner class. By using scanner class, we can read the data from keyboard. I covered in the previous sessions. Just go back and refer the scanner class if you are not covered this, right? So by using this buffer reader and input stream reader, what I want from the user is I want the element. If you want to insert an element, which element you want to insert, or in which position you want to insert, right? What are all the operations which you can perform here is you can insert an element, right? You can delete an element, you can change an element, and if you want to exit, you can exit. These are all the options I want to provide to the user, right? So same option menu I am creating here. Now, if you see here, by using while I'm creating a menu, right? If your choice less than 4, that means 1 is for insertion, 2 for remove, 3 for exit. If your choice is 4, 4 less than 4, condition false, straight away I'm coming out of the block. That's it, right? So I'm asking the user to enter your choice. You are going to enter the choice, right? That I am reading by using this readline method. I'm converting it into integer and I'm storing it in the choice variable. Now, the choice I am passing to the switch case. If your choice is 1, I'm going to execute the case 1. If your choice is 2, I'm going to execute the case 2, like that, right? Let us assume, sir, my choice is 1. 1 is related to insert, right? I'm asking the user to enter element, right? You are entering something like Pakistan. Sir, in which position you want to insert? I want to insert it second position, right? That position I'm reading, I'm storing it in the position variable. So the element is Pakistan, the position is second position. So what I'm doing in linked list, ll dot, I'm adding a element in second position, which element, that is Pakistan. This is how I'm going to insert an element into the linked list. Same way, let's say for example, sir, I want to perform the remove operation. I want to delete an element from the linked list. Then you will choose the choice as 2. Then I'm asking which position element you want to remove. Let's say third position element. I'm reading, I'm passing that position to the remove method so that it will remove from the linked list, right? No, sir, I want to change the element, right? Then we use this case 3, right? If you are passing 3 means I want to change the element. So I'm asking the user, enter new element. Let's say I want to enter Sri Lanka, right? In which position you want to add Sri Lanka? I want to add Sri Lanka at fourth position, right? So set fourth position, that is Sri Lanka, right? This is how I'm going to add the element to the fourth position. Now, once it is done, after performing every operation, what I'm doing, I'm calling the break. Then you can come out of the switch, right? So every time what I'm doing, after returning the linked list, again I'm repeating the choice. Which operation do you want to perform? Either 1, 2, 3, 4. If you are pressing 4, will comes out of the while, then main method, then class. This is how we are going to perform the linked list operation. Now, I will execute this. Please just observe. So this is the way. First we inserted some elements like America, India, Sri Lanka, Australia, and England. Linked list operations I am displaying. One, I am choosing insertion operation. Enter element Pakistan. Enter position, second position. So here in the second position, Pakistan is inserted. Sir, I want to remove. Enter your choice to enter position. Which position? I want to remove third position element. Now you can see earlier we have Sri Lanka in the third position. That is deleted from the list, right? Deleted from the linked list. Now I am choosing choice as 3. Enter new element. Which element you want to change? So that is, I want to insert Sri Lanka in which position? Second position. Now Pakistan is insert, replace it with the Sri Lanka. If you are pressing 4, 4 less than 4, condition false, becomes out of it. This is how we can implement the linked list, guys. Right? Chalo, thank you.